Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what we got going on here today. Well, check this out, man. Your boy J.Prince Jr., he's just found out his artist, Mr. FNG himself, Finesse2Tymes, just got arrested yesterday for an old warrant from 2018. Which I believe this warrant for Finesse2Tymes arrest was issued when Finesse was locked up years ago. It had to be. Because if I'm not mistaken, Finesse2Tymes went down for that burning case at the end of 2017. And he got 5 years for that. Now, that's the reason why Finesse was released from the feds last year, June. It sounds like the feds pulling up to arrest Finesse is nothing more than the system's update. Meaning the system hasn't caught up to the fact that Finesse was already in the feds and did his time when that warrant for his arrest was issued. Now, that happens a lot. But when folks heard the news that the feds then got to Finesse2Tymes again, some folks thought maybe it had something to do with the people who got hit with the burner at one of Finesse2Tymes concerts. Now, we know at least 4 of Finesse2Tymes shows ended early due to guys up in burners either on Finesse2Tymes, his entourage, or other people in the audience. Understand the feds gonna question Finesse about all these shootings because for one, he did time in the feds for a burning case. So they still watching his moves on a daily basis. Plus the feds, they gonna question Finesse2Tymes about the shootings to see if he's aware that maybe someone will want to take him out. Cause you never know, it could be someone from Alabama because of Finesse2Tymes back and forth with Honeycomb Brazy and how Finesse played Honeycomb Brazy and left him out to dry. Because if y'all don't know, the only reason why J.Prince signed Finesse2Tymes to Mob Ties / Rap-A-Lot Records is because of Honeycomb Brazy. Honeycomb Brazy, he put out a word for Finesse2Tymes to J.Prince. But again, a lot of folks feel like Finesse2Tymes played Honeycomb Brazy because the only thing Honeycomb Brazy wanted from Finesse2Tymes by linking him up with J.Prince was a feature. Man, it's a grimy game to know that when a person back was against the wall, you had no problem looking out for him. But when the tables turn and you come ask this same person to give you a feature, they can't even return the favor and look out for you. That's the reason why the way that Finesse2Tymes played Honeycomb Brazy, a lot of folks describe Finesse2Tymes as being two-faced. Because some folks feel like if you could do that to Honeycomb Brazy when he looked out for you when your back was against the wall, it ain't no telling what you would do to me. So you got a lot of folks who just won't give Finesse2Tymes that opportunity. So like I stated, it could be some guys in Alabama that's affiliated with Honeycomb Brazy who would want to remove Finesse2Tymes. Or it could be some cats from Memphis that want Finesse2Tymes sent up. Because Finesse2Tymes, he did state himself in a phone call with Honeycomb Brazy and J.Prince that he couldn't go back to Memphis because it's an OG out there that's trying to take him out, that's trying to do him like they did Young Dolph. That's exactly what Finesse2Tymes said to J.Prince and Honeycomb Brazy. Even Finesse2Tymes, he told Moneybagg Yo about this Memphis OG. But Moneybagg Yo, he already knew who Finesse2Tymes was talking about. Because this same Memphis OG, he's affiliated to Yo Gotti and his brother Big Jook. And like I stated, that could be a possibility as well. Especially when 2 of Finesse2Tymes shows in Tennessee got shelled up. What's crazy is Finesse2Tymes moms and siblings was at one of his shows in Tennessee when someone upped the burner. Now that's a crazy moment to remember. Even Finesse2Tymes brother, Finesse No Love, say he don't want his moms or none of his siblings going to Finesse2Tymes show again until Finesse2Tymes and his entourage get it together. I'ma keep it 100 though. Most people thought Finesse2Tymes got arrested based on something related to J.Prince Jr. and his mob ties. Although J.Prince Jr. name hasn't been mentioned in anything bogus since the whole Takeoff situation. And even dealing with that, a lot of people who got love for Takeoff still upset he got sent up hanging around his uncle Quavo, Jazz, and J.Prince Jr. Some people still believe J.Prince Jr. should have hired the proper security to protect Quavo and Takeoff, especially if they were known to be the special guest at your brother's Jazz private B-Day function in H-Town. With that, let's show some love and say rest in peace to Takeoff, condolences to his family, and much love to all my folks in the ATL. We already know Takeoff, he will surely be missed. But Quavo, Offset, and Takeoff brother YRN Lingo, y'all will soon get justice for Takeoff's untimely demise. Same thing goes for Chicago's own Duke the Jeweler. We want to say rest in peace to Duke the Jeweler, condolences to his family, and much love to all my folks in Chicago. Again, man, you still got a bunch of folks in Chicago that's pressing Boosie and J.Prince because nobody has still been indicted or arrested pertaining to what happened to Duke the Jeweler over a year ago. Now going back to Mr. FNG, Finesse2Tymes. I just want to say Finesse2Tymes, he was doing good when he first got out, putting out hit after hit with the video to go with it. Even went back and put his brother Finesse No Love on. After their heated disagreement made them have a distant relationship for a long time. Then you got a lot of folks saying that Finesse2Tymes changed. The money didn't get to his head. He not the same humble cat that just got out the feds. They say the way that Finesse2Tymes is out there moving with J.Prince Jr. gonna land him and his guys right back in the feds. And trust me, he don't want that, especially with things going good for him. Finesse, he's in a better situation now financially than he was before he got locked up 6 years ago. So why mess that up for attention or trying to play Mob Ties tough guy? I don't even know why you would want to be under a label named Mob Ties if the feds still watching, knowing the RICO Act was created to bring down those affiliated with the mob. Don't mean to sound off-putting, but that's the truth. Because we know with J.Prince Jr. trying to act like he untouchable, only because of his pops, J.Prince, making sure his spoiled son not getting caught up in any jams that he can't get himself out of. With that, do I have to mention again the Duke the Jeweler and Takeoff situation? Like I emphasized before, you got a lot of folks saying why the feds haven't arrested J.Prince Jr. yet, if him and his affiliates were present when Duke the Jeweler and Takeoff got sent up, attending those bogus Mob Ties dice parties in Houston. Well, that's the reason J.Prince Jr. haven't got arrested. Because the moves of his pops, J.Prince, trying to protect his son from the senseless decisions that he make, through the years trying to play tough guy Mob Ties, a reckless mentality that I advise the youth to not follow, because what worked for him may not work for you, especially if you don't have the same resources or connections in order to move through or get out certain situations, you understand? Just like a lot of people still question why Yo Gotti or his brother Big Jook haven't been arrested with no bond, if everybody in the city know that they paid the proper people in position in order to take out Paper Route Frank. And while y'all at it, go ahead and show some love and drop those dots in the comments. And again, the reason why they haven't been indicted, because Yo Gotti and Big Jook got connections all through the city of Memphis, from the streets to the people up that ladder, just like J.Prince does in Houston. And that's why I believe Finesse, he'll be right back in no time. It's mind-boggling that a lot of these rappers is not going back to the reason why they came to the rap game in the first place. And trust me, it's not to get locked up by the feds, getting caught with burners, starting beef, and having back and forth with a bunch of ops on wax or in the streets. Because again, everything the youth see the adults do, they gonna pick it right up. So with that, always be aware and always stay prepared. But hey, we got more in store. As always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.